Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to be doing the companion cube. So we're going to be modeling this in Scratch from Blender. I've got my reference images on the right hand side here. We're going to go completely from scratch, just using the bool tool and primitives in Blender. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. I am going to be turning my camera off for this one so that I can have less eye strain from the light up here. So let's hop into it. Alrighty here. You guys should still be able to hear me. And let's go ahead and hop into this thing. So what we're going to do first is I'm actually going to drag one of these images in here. I actually want to have this one as a side reference for our cube. Let me just go ahead and scale this down to about there and then bring it back on the X. Perfect. So this is fantastic. So this is definitely what we're going to want to work with here. We have our reference image and we're just going to model everything from this cube, I think. So the very first thing I'm probably going to do, we take a look, I'm just going to duplicate this for the reference in Blender as well. I think we're going to start by cutting this cube up. So I'm going to go ahead and subdivide the cube. And then I'm going to try to take one corner and just work off of that, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go to my X-ray mode. I am going to delete these and these ones. And we're just going to work off of this one corner, and we're going to mirror it on all sides. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on mirror on these sides and Z, and now anything we do to this should affect all of the corners. So we're good to go. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our reference images on the in Blender. All right, so it looks like this corner, excuse me, is going to have some bevel to it. So it looks like they're going to be beveled regardless, and then there's going to be like a centerpiece in the middle that I'm also going to create, and then we're going to use the bool tool as well. So I'm just going to focus on this corner. So it looks like all of these edges right here, 1, 2, 3, are all kind of beveled a little bit. So I'm just going to start off by beveling those. Just a little bit like that. And I actually want to take a look at that number. 0.75. Whoops. Hold up. I want to take a look at the number here. Width. Okay. 0.075. There we go. All right, so we're going to use 0.075 for all of them to keep them consistent. So this is looking really, really good so far. And then it looks like it kind of cuts out in the middle. Let's see, I'm taking a look here. All right, it cuts out in the middle, so I'm going to go ahead and add a cube, scale it on the Y, move it on the X here, scale it on the Z, and I want to cut out the center so that we can leave a part there. So let's see. Let's use a difference boolean here, and then we're going to kind of, let's see, I'm looking. We're going to come out here, right about there, I think. Yeah, that looks good. All right, and now we're going to have to, there's going to be quite a few cuts that we're going to make. In fact, I'm going to make the exact same cut the other way, like this. And we're going to add another boolean here. Cool, so we have our two cuts there. Also, I want to do random coloring so I can kind of see what is going on here. All right, we have our two cuts there, and then we're going to need to cut out a cylinder. Let's see, RY90, scale that in. Take a look at our reference photo as well. Just make sure I'm scaling this in the proper amount. Cool, and then I'm going to bring this out on the X. And we're going to cut into our boolean again. Or sorry, our boolean. We're going to cut into our cube again. That looks pretty good there. All right, so we're starting to get somewhere here. So we're starting to get the proper contours here. I think this looks good. All right, so we got that part. Let's see, what else do we need? We're going to need a cube in the center. Let's see, the bevels are looking good. Oh, you know what else? We're going to need this same cylinder. We're going to need that rotated back on its perfect 90. And we're going to show that. So we're going to go to visibility. I'm sorry. What is it? Viewport display. There we go. And we're going to display solid. And then we're just going to zero that out. And we're going to bring it on up. And we're going to have to cut off the top part as well. Now, again, if we turn off this mirroring here, we have a lot of booleans going on here. Whoa. There we go. All right, so we have our mirroring working well, and then this is going to need to cut into the top part as well. We go ahead and take a look at where this is on the x-axis, 1.5, and then this is going to be 1.5. Perfect. We should be able to cut right into it like that. Cool. And then we're going to need to do the same with these two right here. So I'm just going to duplicate this. I'm going to bring it up, rotate it on our y-axis 90 degrees, and then bring it centered like so. And I am going to cut into this. Perfect. This is looking fantastic so far. All right, what else we got to do here? We have to take this one and we have to duplicate this, bring it up, and then rotate it like that, and then bring it over here and cut into here as well. All right, I think so far so good. Am I missing anything here? It's definitely starting to look like the companion cube, but I think I might have went about it in a strange way here. Hold on, let me take a look. It might be the order of my booleans too. Or hold on, let's see. Whoa. All right, something weird happened there. Actually, wait, I think I know what I did wrong. Fast, yeah, I think it's fast. All right, I'm just enabling fast on all these. I think that will fix them. Did I do that right? Yeah, okay, that's looking good. Okay, for some reason it's not working on the other side, but it's working on that side. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it's not working on the other side, but I guess we can come back to that later. All right, that's fine for now. We'll come back to that issue, but I'm gonna add the inner cube as well. Add mesh cube, scale that in. Let's see, where does that actually get scaled into? Maybe about there, kind of like where the other bevel is. Alrighty, and then I think I'm also going to take this, and I think I'm going to have to apply a solidify modifier to it as well. Solidify. There we go. Nice. Okay, that helps a lot. All right, I don't know why the other sides aren't working, but so far I'm pretty happy with what we have so far. I'm going to add in another cube, scale it in, bring it over on the X, bring it up. Now this is going to be that like little centerpiece up here. Let's see. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit smaller, I think. Does that look right? I think that looks pretty good. All right, let's apply the scale there. Let's give this a bevel. And let's go to the side view to kind of try to match that bevel the best that we can. Object, apply, scale. That looks pretty good to me. And then the bevel might be a little bit less on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tab into edit mode. I am going to take this edge, just making sure the bevels are the same. Okay, so this one will be what was it, 0.075? 0.075. That looks good. And then we're going to keep it there. And then I think it's interesting because there's also like something that's cutting into everything in the middle. So there's almost like a sphere on like right, like if you go and make a sphere, bring it over right about here. It's almost like there's a sphere cutting into everything in a weird way. And I don't know if it's, yeah, I feel like that's pretty close. Hold on. Something like that, possibly. Let's just see if this works. Yeah, that kind of worked for that inner part. And then we'll need to take that same sphere, cut into this one. That worked? I don't think that worked. It's weird, it did not work. Where's our sphere? Okay, very strange that that didn't work properly, but okay. Just the arrangement alone of all of this makes it kind of complicated. All right, this is looking pretty good. I think that worked. It didn't work. It didn't work for this one, which is really strange. I almost have to combine this with this. So weird that that didn't work. All right, and this might actually end up being more complicated than I thought. Dragon Senna Cheshu 21 says yes. I'm not sure what you're saying yes to, but all right, cool. All right, we'll just keep continuing, trying our best here to model this thing. Definitely testing my modeling skills a little bit. Not gonna lie, but that's okay. All right, this is a cylinder. Oh, where's my sphere? My sphere is right here. Okay, so I'm going to add a subdivision surface to that. Cool, and then I'm going to bring it on the X. I'm trying to think if it's the angle or what I got wrong here. There's something that I did incorrectly, and I think it might have to do with the actual texture, or not texture, the actual angles of like the bevels and stuff like that. Excuse me. This right here, though, regardless, I'm going to do a mirror modifier on this. On the Y, sorry, X, and the Z, and then we're gonna copy this, rotate it 90 degrees, and then we're gonna bring it right here, bring it up. Cool. So far, it's looking pretty decent. I don't know if I'm like incredibly happy with everything yet, but it's definitely getting there. It's scale, you said? Yeah, it could be the scale, perhaps. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This inner cube. Oh, I'm gonna do the I'm gonna subdivide this. Whoops. Subdivide, and then I'm going to let me think. Could inset that. Could inset every face, honestly. Let's see. Why is that not working? There we go. 2, 3. Actually, oh, here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate this, add a wireframe modifier, and then I'm just going to increase that thickness a little bit. I'm going to apply it, and then I'm going to do a difference. Cool, that looks good. All right, cool. So that should take care of that. Again, I'm trying to do this all simply with booleans, and honestly, the more I look at this, the more I'm like, maybe I don't know why the mirror modifier isn't working for this in particular. It's almost like it's not working right here, and I think it's because this has to be rearranged. Did I do that correctly? It's like working on these sides, it's not working on the other side. I thought I was going to be able to get away with doing just modifiers, but apparently not. Let me think. Sorry, guys, I know I'm kind of working through this as I talk to you, so it's kind of a pain, but let me just try to do this. Scale this, bring it out on the X, scale it even more. All right, that looks good. All right, I'm gonna apply the scale here. I'm gonna add a bevel. I'm gonna add a, where is it? Edge split and a subdivision surface. Cool. All right, that looks good. What do you guys think? I think that's perfect. All right, cool. So we're good there. Let me add a mirror modifier. On the X. What's going on here? There we go. All right, cool. So now that's on both sides. We should be good to go. Oh, it doesn't cut the pick object because it doesn't reach the Boolean. Wait, what? Wait, can you explain that to me, actually? That would be fantastic. All right, so let's see. So we got that part. There's really not much more to it. It's just not, the modifiers aren't working correctly for whatever reason. It also might be, Oh, you know what? We might have to take... Where's our sphere? All right, I think this is the sphere right here, this big one. Yeah, so if we do SX, we bring it in. Is that better? Oh, this also, I think the solidify modifier, make it even thicker. There we go. All right, cool. And I think this inner piece right here, I'm going to apply the Boolean to scale it in just a little bit, and then I'm going to move the, it's getting confusing because there's so many different shapes. There we go. That looks a little bit better. But for whatever reason, the Boolean isn't working right here, and I don't know why. So weird. The sphere is not reaching the pick object to cut it. This you talking about this object right here? I think, well, this is the sphere, so it should cut into this. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, hold on. Of course, now it's working. All right, so we are getting that cut right there. Okay, I don't know. I see your point. That's why it wasn't working. But the mirror modifier definitely isn't working on both sides, but we'll have to fix that in a second. Part of me almost wonders if we should just... I think I added too much. Kenny, shift click on the sphere and the pink object will work. There we go. Yeah, I did. So I think I got it to work. It still looks a little bit shoddy. I might have to bring this over on the X. Yeah, something more like that. But the thing is, I think maybe I just need to expand this more. I feel like that's starting to look pretty good. But you know what it is, guys? I think it's a scale. So let me scale this in even more. And this, let me increase the thickness. That's fine. Should I make my sphere back to normal? Because I think I actually took my sphere and I stretched it. So let me bring it back. Does that look good? It's hard to tell. This is like more of a detailed object than I had it previously expected. But it's looking good. I'm trying to figure out what I'm messing up here. Oh, also this needs to be cutting into this one as well. But it's not reaching it. Oh, I see your point now. Okay, that's definitely why then. That's so weird. What did I mess up here? This one's not getting it. Okay, there we go. It's working now. It's not working. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong shape. That's why. Okay. Is this the sphere? I'm getting confused as to which shape is which. Oh my god, that's why it wasn't working. I had the wrong shape selected the whole time. Okay, that's my fault. I see where the confusion was, though. Let's get this one. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Fantastic. Okay, that was such a pain. This is Blender, by the way, for those of you asking. This companion cube will be the death of me, I swear. All right, let me duplicate this, bring it up. We'll do Z, rotate like that. All right, and then duplicate one more time, GY. All right, we'll come back to that later. This is looking pretty good though. I'm so far I'm pretty happy with where we've gotten. I just don't know why. I guess these sides just don't want to work. I guess we're gonna have to do all of these same booleans. RX 90. And then we're just going to have to bring them all right here, I guess. Alright, let's try it. God, this is such a pain, though. This is what it takes. All right, there we go. Oh, okay, and then is that it? Where's solidify? This thing is such a pain in the ass, I swear to God. Sorry guys, I can't curse on YouTube, but let me see what's going on here. It's one of these booleans that's making an issue or something, I think. Is it this one? Aha, it was this one. Perfect. All right, I fixed the issue. Thank God. Weighted normals. All right. It's pretty much the same. The only thing missing now is the spherical object part isn't cutting quite right. And that is this one. So I don't know if I just need to scale it on the X more. It's definitely starting to look like a companion cube, though. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm pretty happy with it so far. This needs to have another mirror modifier on the X. There we go. And then we need this one to rotate on the Z 90. Wait. We need this one to go right here, and then needs to be Y. Cool. And this also needs to be Z. Alright. Am I missing anything here? I think I'm just missing the spherical part now. This is such a pain, let me tell you. I did not think it was going to be this much of a pain to model this thing, and I'm definitely probably not going about it the correct way. But again, this is just kind of fun to do. This is the kind of stuff that I do. So, here we are. I know you guys are probably bored, but I'm trying my best to entertain you here. How do you manage to live stream on Instagram? I just clicked the live stream button. Alright, so look at how many, oh my God, look at this. Look at how many Boolean operations we're doing here. This is crazy. Guarantee you there's an easier way to do this. I'm definitely not doing this the easiest way. In fact, I'm probably doing it the most difficult way that it can be done. I'm excited to just kind of see what this looks like in rendered view. So I think I'm going to hop over to rendered view and just check out cycles, GPU, go to add an environment texture in here. Maybe something simple. Hide this reference. Add in like a nice floor plane. You know. Alright. Yeah, let's just add some textures for a second. Here, hold on. Yay. That's better than nothing though, right guys? Where's the one with the wireframe on it? I have one of these cubes has the wireframe. What's it called? I think I hid it from view, or maybe did I delete it? Actually, I guess I can just tab into edit mode and select these interfaces to... I guess I could do that. I could select the interfaces and just assign them like a glowing material. Should I just do that, or should I just get my wireframe? Where's my wireframe one? I know it's in here somewhere. I hid it from view? No? Alright, maybe not. Alright, maybe we just do this. We add a mesh cube, subdivide, add a wireframe, scale it in, and then we make this thing have a pink glow emission, and we'll do pink, and we'll have it glow, and we'll just make it really, really thin. Cool. That looks cool. Alright, I'm happy with that. You could just duplicate the booleans. Yeah, that's true. This is looking pretty interesting. Let's apply some materials. Let's get, let's get a heart too from the internet. But first, let me open my, where's the real-time materials pack? Alright, there it is. Alright, I'm just going to get like a nice rocky kind of texture, like a concrete kind of look. Where's concrete? There's marble. I think, oh, here it is, concrete. This is cement. This is fast plaster. Let's try these three, and then we'll do something for the middle, which I think the middle is going to be more of like a metal, like almost like a brushed metal look. Maybe not. Maybe more like something like this might be nice. And I think we should be good there. Let's see what else they got. Let's copy all of these, go back to our companion cube, paste them in, hide them, and we'll go back to our camera view, and we will click on this, and we will give it a new material. That material looks actually pretty good. I kind of like that. That's plaster, but let's see. Cracked wall, cement. Cement's kind of nice. Actually doesn't look that bad. I kind of like it. Alright, let's see. For the middle material, I kind of love that galvanized steel. Let me just try that. Did that even apply? Am I selecting the right thing? Okay, I guess it did apply. What's going on here? For some reason, this thing has 10 material slots. What's going on? Why is this? What the heck? Alright, we're having technical difficulties. This has like 10,000 material slots on it. What in the world? Is it the normals? What's going on here? Alright, we're going to investigate real quick, guys. Alright, it's not the normals. You're going, bro. Cheers. Alright, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Oh my gosh. I've never ever ran into this problem here. Ever. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I fixed it. I don't know why, but my material had like 10,000 material slots, which was really, really weird. We're going to make this rougher. There we go. Cool. That looks pretty cool. I kind of like that. I don't think that looks too bad. This should be the same material as it is here. Instead of cement, I didn't mind cracked wall. That was kind of cool. Fast plaster was kind of nice. Gonna link those materials. All right, and then let's see, what else do I have to do here? Oh, I have to add the heart. All right, let's find a heart. Pink heart PNG. This one, oops, this one might work. Okay, I kind of like that one. That could work. I actually don't mind that it has like an outline. Let's save this image and go save it to our downloads. And then let's go ahead and add image as planes. One of my favorite add-ons. GX to bring it out. Scale it down. That looks good. All right, cool. So now it's right there. So let's give it a glow. So let's go over to the shading tab. Let's check out what we have here for the nodes. I'm going to delete this and add an emission node. And, oops, why is the transparency not working? What the heck? What? Hold on. All right, we'll just mix it, I guess. I don't know. Mix shader. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right. I think that's good. I'm pretty happy with that. All right. Now we just have to go back to the layout. And then what we're going to do is we are going to mirror this. So let's go ahead and add a mirror modifier. And we'll do the x-axis. And we're good to go. And then we're just going to duplicate it. Choose y-axis, rotate it 90 degrees, bring it over into the middle of here, and we're going to center it up on the x, and then we're going to bring it over on the y. Cool. And then we just need to do one on the top, and we'll be good to go. Yay. All right, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see if we can't scale this up and set up a nice little scene here. All right, I'm just going to change my dimensions, click on my camera, make it orthographic, and I'm going to give myself some really nice depth of field here. 5 might work. That looks good. Let's just see. So far, I think this is looking fantastic, though. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I might get rid of the depth of field. Who am I kidding? And then let me adjust the scale of this texture. This is looking pretty good, though, overall. I'm pretty happy with the way this came out. I don't think it's perfect, but I think it's darn close. The only thing I can think of that didn't really work out was the bevel, like the spherical bevel, like right here, which was kind of a pain to achieve in the first place, to be honest. Let's see. I'm going to copy the Z of, sorry, I'm going to copy the Z of this. Paste it onto here. Cool. All right, that's looking really good. I mean, overall, guys, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm probably going to do a couple more modifications to it just to make it like as perfect as I possibly can. But I do think it's looking pretty solid. I also just realized something. This heart needs to be rotated like that, since I'm looking at the reference right now, and this one is completely upside down and should be rotated like that. Perfect. And I think that's it, guys. I think that for the most part that looks pretty good. I'm going to adjust the pink a little bit on that. Now, in terms of lighting, I think I'm going to swap this out for a different lighting scenario. And I actually don't love the floor, so I think I'm going to change the floor as well. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I kind of like that texture. I feel like I like that texture. It looks good. Oh, snap. Someone just bought a badge. Gianluca brought a badge. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. That means the world. Thank you so much. Looking good, Kenny. Thank you. Again, trying to read the comments while I make this companion cube here. But thank you so much. That really, really does mean a lot. And as we're doing this, I actually just realized I have the wrong angle for my camera. There we go. Now we're perfectly aligned here. And also, if we wanted a perfect orthographic perspective, we would be at 52 degrees. But I kind of didn't mind the angle we had there, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. That's fine. And then also, I'm just gonna mess around a little bit more with the lighting. Let's see. I think I might even just add a light source. I might just add in a area light. Just make it like, I don't know, 1000. Bring that up. Scale it up a little bit. Bring the floor up a little bit too. I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it for the most part. I mean, I think, like I said, the model itself could probably be worked on just a little bit more. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. The floor, not a huge fan. Again, I'm going to mess around with some other options here. Maybe just bump the roughness up here. It doesn't look terrible, though. I'm pretty pleased with what we have so far, and I think I'm going to go with this and just kind of roll with this right here. So, what would you say? What if you just add an emission in Principled Shader? Oh, that could work too. Yeah, for the shader part of that. Yeah, I'm a little bit late to that party there, but let's see. I'm pretty pleased with this. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to call it on that, at least for my tutorial. I hope you guys have a great day, whoever is watching the tutorial, and I will talk to you in the next one.